Good morning. It's 60 degrees out here, so you know I'm freezing. I am so cold. I'm going to tell y'all about how to raise Gulf Fritillary butterflies today. I'm really excited about it because I've been collecting them, and then I did keep some in a container so that I could show y'all what it looks like when you release them. And I've had several of them, and yesterday one finally emerged, so it takes about 2 weeks. So I'm just going to show y'all how to find them and what I do to raise them and what I do to release them. This is some of my passion flower vine. And so the first thing you need if you want to have Gulf Fritillaries in your yard is you need to have passion flower vines. I don't know what kind this is. I have about 3 different kinds, and I couldn't even tell you the names of any of them. I guess it's like wild passion flower vine. I got these from Carol at Biophilia in Alberta, in Alabama. So you could buy some from her. This is another kind of passion flower vine right here, and it's my favorite because it smells amazing. This flower smells like a combination of like old lady perfume and ginger. And it's one of my favorite scents. I've seen Gulf Fritillaries lay eggs on this, but I haven't seen any caterpillars on it, so I don't know if that means that they just keep getting picked off and eaten or what is happening here. But this one smells really good. The other passion flower vine that I just showed you, it doesn't really have very much of a scent or a pleasant scent. But I'm looking at this and I can see there are eggs all over these leaves. Do you see these little black spots? Those are Gulf Fritillary eggs that are, let me just zoom in, going to hatch probably today. Look how dark they are, because when they first lay them, they're kind of like a yellowish orange color, and now they're dark. So that means that the casing is thinning and they're going to chew their way out. Isn't this Gulf Fritillary beautiful? I finally caught a Gulf Fritillary sitting still for a second, long enough for me to video it. Isn't it pretty? See that? It looks like white, but that's not white. That's actually silver on its wings. You see it in a different, let's see if I can get it. Wow, it's just lovely. Here a Gulf Fritillary is drinking from a passion flower. Hopefully it's going to lay an egg also. This is the smallest Gulf Fritillary caterpillar that I have ever seen. I'm going to show you how small it is by putting my finger behind it. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so tiny. That is exciting. This is a very lively Gulf Fritillary caterpillar, and he's rather large. He's probably going to turn into a chrysalis maybe in a day or two. I'm not going to bring him inside and try to raise him because there are just so many of them. They don't really need my help. I found another one. I was wondering what they would do when they see each other. Apparently nothing. I'm going to put this one on this leaf. This one is not as lively as the other one was. Look, it doesn't even want to go on it. Oh no, look, it's pooping on me. Gross. You see that? Ugh. Why they gotta do that? Don't do a poo. Luckily, this guy doesn't seem to care at all. He sure does like those blooms. Must be good. Look at him just chowing down. This is passion flower vine. If you want Gulf fritillaries in your yard, plant some passion flower vine. So if you're serious about having butterflies in your garden, you need to plant larval host plants. And passion flower vine is the larval host plant for Gulf fritillary butterflies. This is, oh, but you know what? Do not plant red passion flower vine. That one comes from South America. It's not for the butterflies here. They will lay eggs on it, but what happens is the caterpillars will emerge, but the plants are poisonous to them. So that would be heartbreaking for you. Do not plant red passion flower vine. So see, here I've come along and I've found a caterpillar. This is how I do it. I don't bring the eggs in. I just wait until they've emerged, and I find some little caterpillars and I collect them and bring them in and put them in my container. So this is a little one. I'm not going to take him. I will take this big one right here. There's that big one. So they won't hurt you. But you know what I'm going to do? I am going to just pull this leaf off. I'm going to take it in and put it on in my container. This is the container that I raise butterflies in, and I'm going to show you how I keep the passion flower vine from wilting. I need to clean this out because there's a lot of frass in the bottom of it, but what I do is I've used a little jar actually right here. You can see that I cut lengths of passion flower vine, and then I put water in it and I taped the top. I didn't want the butterflies or the caterpillars to fall in the water, so I taped it so that it would hold them, hold it still, and I just put more of them in the edge right there and leave the tape on. So I was going to show you one of the chrysalises. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, it made a chrysalis on the passion flower vine. That wasn't really, I mean, they come out pretty quickly, so it's fine. But look, doesn't it look like a dead leaf? Isn't that cool? I've got about 4 or 5 of them in here. And I'm about to add this other one that I just collected. So there's that one, and then there's, let's zoom in for you. There's this one. I was going to see if sometimes if you touch it, it'll, yeah, you can see they'll move. They'll sway from one side to the other. And this is a Eastern Black Swallowtail Chrysalis. This is the Gulf Fritillary Chrysalis. I was going to see if I could get it to, oh wait, that one's already emerged. Okay, so you can see that's what it looks like when it's emerged, crushed. So this is the guy that I just got off of the vine, and I'm just going to put him in here. Just put that leaf right there. I read an article recently that talked about whether caterpillars get stressed when you pick them up, and it turns out that they do. They have feelings. Who knew? Well, what they did is they measured their heartbeats, and yeah, they became a little frightened when they were handled. So I try to handle them as little as possible now after I read that article. See these little spiky things? These are the skins that the Gulf fritillary butterflies shed when they turned into chrysalises. So that's their little spiky skins. I came home and one Gulf fritillary had emerged. So I don't know whether this is a boy or a girl. I'm gonna put my finger in front. Oh, oops. Let's see. It may have been out for so long that it doesn't want me to touch it at all. Let's get it out. Ah, there it goes. Ah,